example of why I tend to fall into that role, and then secondarily, you do too, uh, or primarily, secondarily, thirdarily, wherever you want to fucking place it. You do too. I mean, it's you have people who do and people who don't. You and I both do. Deadly don't. Now it's interesting because Deadly tells me that when he goes and plays with randoms, he picks up that mantle.
Well, yeah, maybe.
It's
Because I
weird.
mean, the bar that we set is like so much higher than what most people are doing in terms of like communication and call out that even Deadly is like doing way more than the average player. So when he gets into randoms and no one's doing anything at all, it's
Yeah.
probably weird to him.
Yep. Yeah. And he talks about that. I find it to be at this point. It's happened to several players I've played with, like who have went off and experienced that exact same thing. And then they'll come back after a few weeks hiatus and they'll be like, dude, fuck randoms, man. Like after playing on our teams, like I can't do it. I fucking go in there and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, yeah, I get it. I mean, I experienced it too. Because at one point it was Frankie and a few other players who were like the team leaders and who I was like just focused on like figuring out the fuck was going on with. Not to project that onto anybody, but that's what I was going through. And fucking, once I kind of got my feet underneath me through playing with those guys and got to go play without them for whatever reasons, I just ran to the same exact wall. It was like 1% of players who were actually about it. And then, I mean, and again, this actually like segues into something I said before. Even that 1% that I have found, like, there's always like this one weird quirk they have that makes them unplayable. Whether it's just they have the moves and the aggression and the shooting and they get all the kills and all that good stuff, but there's no communication, or the communication is too intense and they just clog the airways, or whatever it is. There's always some weird little quirk I find with a lot of players who are good, but they have that thing that's going to stop them from getting the next level because whether they affect their teammates too greatly or just don't listen or whatever it is. But not to wax too philosophical here. Join party. Join party. We are live. We've got Dubby Powder in the Stanley. Let's go!
What the fuck? It's so weird when like the people that you watch collaborate with like another group of people that you watch that are like completely unrelated.
Like porn stars.
No.
Okay. That's why you say
So
collaborate.
like Tori Belleci and Carrie Byron from Mythbusters have a podcast. And on that podcast they have Chris Hadfield, who is an astronaut. And I watch Chris Hadfield's content completely individually from anything Tori and Carrie Byron are doing. So it's like they just posted a picture of them all together, and I was like, "Holy shit! I know all these people." That's it.
And how do you know the people? I
Tori
just saw.
Belleci and Carrie Byron from Mythbusters.
Oh. One of them is cute and one of them is Asian.
No, the Asian guy died. He had a
Grant?
sudden brain aneurysm, I think.
Grant, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I think he had like a brain aneurysm that came up completely out of nowhere.
Bro, Grant Imahara.
Yeah.
Bro, what? Damn, he was working at Lucasfilm and he worked in the THX. He was in the effects division.
Oh yeah, everyone on Mythbusters came from like a movie special effects background, I believe.
Damn, Star Wars, Jurassic Park, The Matrix, and Terminator. BattleBots, I remember that. Damn, dude. Damn, at 49. See, that's the shit that freaks me out. That's gonna happen to me. Damn. Damn, that's so fucking sad. Carrie, dude, I had the biggest crush on her. Oh my god. Matt Mercer, that dude's big. That dude's huge. Who is he? I know that name. I've seen it on so many things. Well, he's like a voice actor.
Have you seen the investment tactic where you just find someone that you think does a good job at investing and then just invest in all the exact same shit they do?
Yeah. It's very viable. It's viable, but like, if they ever fall, so do you.
Yeah, you're putting all your trust in them.
Yeah.
Because I assume a lot of the time you don't even know what the shit is that they're investing in.
Well, you're in a
and
lucky
you're just like
position.
blindly following them.
You're in a lucky position right now with language models existing because they can do a lot of work in just kind of parsing out some of the basics that point you in the right direction. And then just keep up with like tech and politics, because that's all that's ever going to be from here on out is just tech and politics. Like manufacturing and everything like that is all going to follow suit with tech and politics. And with politics, it's about geopolitics, right? Like you can kind of be aware of like massive changes that might be coming because of like something or another. Like, you know, you might be the first to hear about, not the first, but hear about like changes coming to a region that are going to impact something. I find that a lot of the stuff I hear about tech comes from political politics podcasts. It's really weird. Is this a small map?
This is
King of the Hill.
King of the Hill and Team Deathmatch.
Okay. Who are you following along behind?
I'm not following behind anyone.
No, on the investment strategy.
Yeah, no one.
Oh, okay. Why did you mention it?
I just like thought about it and was like, that's interesting.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, at this point, the faster somebody can get in, like on Google, Nvidia, fucking Meta, these companies are just going to be so big. They're going to be the Apple to us. These companies are to us as Apple and Microsoft were to our fucking parents or grandparents. And I think that's a pretty solid bet. Like Google is just already synonymous with the internet. And then these AI companies that are like kind of responsible for AI are going to get purchased by Google and Meta. So like even the AI companies themselves aren't really the big deal right now. It's like Google's buying these companies. Microsoft is buying these companies. The amount of investment that they're putting in to like OpenAI and Anthropic and all these companies who are making the actual AI itself, they're going to completely own them. Like it's some of the biggest investment deals in history right now happening. And it just, I mean, it really, think about like some of the dystopian movies we've seen where it's like, there are no like countries or governments anymore. It's all just companies, right? That's what this kind of is shaping up to be on some level. Obviously, like politics and geopolitical borders are going to still exist and matter, but these companies are going to have like a huge hand in it all because I mean, you control the, you control the narrative, you know. That's why I mean, in America, you know, the political stance right now is that it's really important that America dominates AI because we need to be the ones controlling what people are like told by AI. It's kind of wild. Not even that. Let me clarify. The full American stance is that only if America develops AI will it be honest and open on a level that it would even tell you America is bad. The belief is that if China or any other country develops AI first, that then they have the ability and the willingness, as shown by history, to lie, kill, and obfuscate the truth in a way that benefits them and doesn't actually tell the people of the world what's going on. That has been something that's shown in history. And so the American stance is we can't allow a country who's willing to use those tactics to be the ones to develop and have control of super intelligence. And so Google and Meta are going to be huge if we win. Ta-da! That's like the nutshell of it. And Elon Musk, like, is a big proponent for it. Like, Grok is supposed to be like this flagship, this bedrock kind of model where, like, you know that Grok is there to find the absolute truth, even if it's not what anyone wants to hear. Which makes it highly controversial in some situations.
Well, yeah, I mean, people are kind of weary about that because hasn't Elon done some like shady stuff with Twitter about like silencing people he doesn't like? And so they're like, how can we trust this guy's AI model to do that?
No, I know the story behind this, and if I'm not mistaken, it was like it was spun so hard to where like what was said was not the truth. I'd have to dig into it, and I'm familiar with it. What the fuck happened? So even when Elon came online, accounts were still getting suspended. But I think those accounts got restored, and it wasn't as cut and dry as him just silencing opponents. And that's like the best answer I can give right off the top of my head. I want to say, like there were still terms of service, like direct threats of violence and things like that aren't allowed, and it was like things that were crossing into those territories. And it wasn't being mentioned in the news story, but like that was the reason for it. I'd have to double check. I don't want to give a bad answer on stuff like that. It's got energy drink in it. Enjoy. Get me out. I love you. Need a medic! Fuck! Medic!
I just went into a room, and like I knew there was a guy in the room. So I go in and I start shooting at the first guy I see. Well, that happens to be a teammate, and he's confused, so he's shooting at me. Meanwhile, the actual enemy looks in the room and just sees me and a teammate shooting at each other and kills us both.
Oh no! Well, that's no good. We're bringing it back, guys. Get on the hard point, go!
I need a fucking medic!
I need the fucking medic! They're coming in over here. They're coming to get them, boys. Go to the next one. We've got him on the ropes. Oh yes, hide in the little shed. He's hiding in the little shed in there.
I need a medic!
Right here in the shed to your right, on the corner. Yep. Oh, he got you. No, he got you.
Oh, different guy hiding in the corner.
I'm
There's a guy
rolling
hiding in the
in.
corner just outside of that guy.
Heard that. Well, I've got a grenade ready.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people just laying down in that area, just camping it.
I'm hit!
Oh man, no, they have it. They have it.
Going fast!
Oh no, where am I getting? Oh, dude, laying down there in the back.
Medic!
Shit, no way that's happened. No way he gets me. No way.
Come on!
Oh. We have him. We have him. That's it. That's it. 20-9. I was 20-6. God dang it. The fucking SMG I'm using is definitely it. Like, it's got a great range on it, too.
There's still 2 cases of W hats.
I'm $600 in debt from fucking doing the car, man. I'll probably
What's
do
another
something to get the damn...
$5 in debt to get a hat?
You're right. I'll get a hat when I get fucking paid. I'll call it the Devon hat. Oh, we got an award at Trellis.
Well, I honestly, yeah, I saw that. The hats probably won't be available by the next time we get paid. It's just like a until they sell out type thing.
Heard. I'm the Wi-Fi router at work. I'm always on. I'm always there. Wasn't that cute? All right. Come on, Deadly. Here, I'm going to grab my dab pen and an energy drink. I'll be right back. So, I've got a very long and dangly scrotum. Okay? It's just a fact. Very long, very dangly scrotum sack. And the other day, I was getting ready for work, and I squatted down in the kitchen to do something, and she started laughing. And I was like, what? And she just pointed down. My underwear had a hole right between my legs where my balls hang. And I look, and all you see, it's almost like Johnny Knoxville playing Bad Grandpa, because my balls are just hanging out of my underwear. It looked like there was a pendulum swinging between my legs. It was ridiculous. My scrotum sack is only so long and saggy because my dick is small enough to give it all the extra skin. So for those thinking to be jealous of my giant skin sack, don't be. That dude just got fucking shit on.
No! I went into a building and it immediately gets destroyed.
Yeah, I just walked up on that.
Oh,
I need the
okay.
medic!
That was the wrong building to go into, apparently.
Yeah, well,
I go in there, it immediately gets destroyed and then gets overrun by like 10 enemies.
Yeah. We gotta capture B, C, C. We gotta capture C. Oh, you bitch ass motherfucker. You wanna fuck on me? Oh.
Not the guy fucking hiding in the corner.
Need the medic!
Bro, if they had fucking Battlefield, but on the Modern Warfare 2 maps, it would be the best game ever made.
Keep them on target! Hold the ground!
We're gonna see what happens this year with, dude, we're getting skunked right now, dude. We're getting stomped in the ground. Whoa. That dude just killed me so fast. We're gonna have Modern Warfare 4 coming up, and one thing that's gonna be really unique about that is Black Ops 6 and Black Ops 7 were the first titles that Activision has ever dropped
I'm bleeding out! Medic!
that were back-to-back subsequent titles from the same studios with no break in between for the alternate title release. Historically speaking, obviously you've got Black Ops and you've got Modern Warfare, and it's been like that for about a decade, maybe more. No, 15 years now. That's been their scheme, their paradigm. And this past two Black Ops titles were the first back-to-back titles from the same studio, giving Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer a longer cycle for development. And we'll see what that means. Modern Warfare upcoming could very well be an incredible game. They'll also, I think, be for the first time, and I might be wrong, leaving behind PlayStation 4.
I'm bleeding out!
Check.
Maybe I gotta try out the Modern Warfare, because they remastered Modern Warfare 2, right?
They did remaster a Modern Warfare game or two, and then they did a complete and total re-release in 2019 to reboot the series. That game is the one that's getting a lot of attention right now, and it is fantastic.
Of Modern Warfare 2?
No, they just rebooted the entire Modern Warfare series. The Modern Warfare 2 remaster, I'm not sure when that released.
Because I want to try playing that. Like if it's the exact same maps and same guns and everything, but just better graphics and handling, that'd be sick.
The remaster? Probably.
Yeah.
Crimson Desert just finished its 3-month roadmap in 3 weeks.
Kate and her husband say hi.
Okay.
I was not engaged that round. and that's okay. Was No Man's Sky that good?
Well, I played it on release, and on release it was kind of had nothing in it. It had a giant, insanely giant open world, like procedurally generated planets, and you could go from planet to planet. And it was like so massive that it was like statistically unlikely that you would ever discover a planet that someone else had already discovered. Like that's how fucking big it was. And the problem is that it just like
I think I had that.
like
game.
yeah, there was all this stuff, but like I mean it was like okay, yeah, technically every planet is different, but also every planet didn't have anything to do on it. Like you just touched down and you're like, oh look, some plants I haven't seen, some monsters I haven't seen, but they're all kind of made of the same elements, just like rearranged.
Yeah.
And there like wasn't much to do. And apparently they've added like a way better story and more things to do since then, but
It was either Starfield or No Man's Sky that I had. I think it might have been Starfield. But that reminds me actually a lot of Crimson Desert upon reflection. It's a different world. That shit, I ain't gonna lie, that shit stressed me out. Like, it was low-key terrifying because of the aliens and like the comms and stuff in your ears. It was just like, that shit was fucking scary. I was terrified of like getting killed by the alien. I didn't know where it was, what it was. It sounded insane. And I had no idea like where it was gonna come from, how to fucking defeat it. That shit was a very scary like game.
what game?
Starfield.
Need a medic!
Oh.
But it wasn't like a horror game, it's just the nature of the game was just, it was fucking scary. It was very tense.
Bro, you gotta play Subnautica, I'm telling you.
Subnautica.
That's the exact same shit, but underwater.
I didn't say I loved it. I think I stopped playing after about 5 hours.
Oh. Are you scared?
I need a medic!
It was
You
a
can't
mix.
handle being a little scared
It was a
playing
mix
video
of,
games?
It was a mix of the stress levels involved and like just not like having like a clearly defined path forward was like just a little overwhelming, and I found myself
Oh.
not like wanting to stay engaged with it.
That's exactly what Subnautica is. Like you're constantly stressed because everything in front of you is unknown, and there's no clear path forward. You have to discover the path forward by going out into the unknown
I need a medic!
and discovering new things.
I need a medic!
Yeah. That was kind of what was going on with Starfield. Oh, I think another thing was that I started to run into some bugs that were like causing me some headache. And so I was like, no.
Back away! I need a medic!
But you like Crimson Desert, and that's kind of the same thing, right? Like a sandbox experience.
I like the fantasy aspect. That's a big appeal for me. Like, give me like a fantastic, like in terms of the word fantasy, give me a fantastic quest-driven RPG that's like very, has a lot, it's gotta have a lot of depth, right? Like I don't want something that I can beat in 25 hours. Like that is, like getting into Final Fantasy, that was a draw for me. Is I played 10-2 because I saw someone play it and then they let me borrow it. And I played it, and yeah, the thing, it was partially driven by the fact that at the time I wasn't allowed to have Call of Duty or anything like that. So like at the time, for me, it was,
I need a medic!
you know, T-rated games.
Medic!
You know, I can't
I
even
think
what it was.
Subnautica is like a 30 to 40 hour experience. If you don't know what you're exactly what you're supposed to do, like if you're playing for the first time.
Really. I mean,
If you know exactly what to do, you could beat it way faster than that.
in terms of my audience, like, begging me to play it, like, a 30 to 40 hour playthrough doesn't, like, bother me as much. Well, what was it? They're like, you know, because in that era, coming out of, like, playing games like Spider-Man and Spyro, but then also that one game I talk about with the 4 discs had kind of set the bar for me for, like, story-based fantasy games.
I need a medic!
And then Final Fantasy came along, and that was like, oh wow, this is gonna take me like 100 hours to beat. And which, as a kid, obviously that's huge.
I need a
It was 6
medic!
months of playing, probably. So Final Fantasy comes along, and I'm like, all right, I'll give that a go. I see someone playing it, they let me borrow it. I get hooked. And then, I think what did it for me was right around that time is when me and my dad finally hit the max of our fucking shitty relationship. And I went to live with my mom, and then enter my stepdad with a PlayStation 3, which at the time was the newest console. And he had Call of Duty Black Ops, which was the first time Call of Duty had released Black Ops. And he would sit there after work and he would play that game, and it was one of those things, he kind of lorded it over me and wouldn't let me play unless, like, he absolutely just didn't want to use it, which was never. So I'd have to sneak and play it when I could, and that was my first taste of Call of Duty. And then I started partying and stuff, which is why I didn't play Modern Warfare and stuff like that. I didn't have my own system. I only had the PlayStation 3 if I was around it. And if he didn't have the game, I didn't play it, and I was too worried about partying. So I didn't have my own shit. And by the time I kind of stabilized a little bit after prison, you kind of already heard that. That's when I did get a PS4. And that was like a really dramatic moment right there for me. Because with all that in mind, right? Farm kid wasn't allowed to play games. Stepdad kind of gate kept it from me. Party, 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 go to jail, go to jail, go to jail. Finally hit that point and get a PlayStation 4. So not only do I hit that point, but I get the brand new console that just dropped. And then I'm like, what was it? I didn't know what games to get. I knew I wanted to try the new Final Fantasy. And then selling weed, my main guy was like the Call of Duty biggest TV, biggest baller kind of guy. So I was like, I'm gonna get a big TV too. I'm gonna play Call of Duty. I sell weed. And so that's what I did. I went ahead and got a big old TV and put that PlayStation 4 on there, and he loaned me Call of Duty. Black Ops 3 or 2? Black Ops 2. And I think I bought Modern Warfare or Infinite Warfare. I bought Infinite Warfare because Black Ops 2 was the big thing at the time. And then Infinite Warfare dropped. And he was playing racing games at the time, like, so he was really into racing games, and he let me borrow his copy of Black Ops 2. And, you know, back when games were on discs. And I bought Infinite Warfare, I think, or Advanced Warfare. And that was coming off of Black Ops 2 being like boots on the ground, no future warfare bullshit. And Infinite Warfare was the opposite. Infinite Warfare was the booster pack wall jump bullshit. And I didn't like it. So I went back to playing Black Ops 2. No, that's why I played Battlefield. That's why I played Battlefield. Because playing Infinite Warfare really turned me off to Call of Duty at the time. And some guys told me I would really love Battlefield. And so I played Battlefield 4 like crazy. I think I played a couple Battlefield titles. I played Hardline, and I played Battlefield 4. And I think I played Bad Company. I think I had all 3 digital copies at that point. But at that point, I was just a couch player, right? Sitting on the couch playing on a fucking 65-inch TV, eating Cheetos. I wasn't playing seriously. I was doing what I'm doing right now. Just kind of running around, killing who I could, not giving a shit.
I need a medic!
So, when it was around that time that Final Fantasy XIV dropped, that I, of course, had to try that. Because I was not a competitive shooter player at the time. And,
Enemy machine gun!
drugs! Oh, I was about to res you. Yeah, drugs. Drugs kind of came into it, and I just, you know, pretty much just stopped playing video games due to that. You know, kind of hard to play video games when you're getting high and worried about paying your rent all in the same swing. Not even. No, I think I played games as much as I could until I couldn't. That I couldn't was us not being able to pay our rent and trying to figure out where to go type shit. Came back to video games in 2019, so 4-year break. Give or take, 3-year break. And the interesting thing is I actually was forced to play on like a small 36-inch TV. And I found myself standing with the TV mounted on the wall about 2 feet from the bitch, screaming into my headset because something about that smaller TV, of course, makes it a bit more arcadey. And also in the same swoop, I started playing out the gate with just some guys who were all clanned up. And they played it real serious, and they played it every day. And I was on every day. And they took me from being, you know, unable to get more than like 5 kills without dying 20 times to closer to like that last round where I was at 20-6 for one moment there. I mean, like, bro, like, who's our bottom right now? I am. That guy who's at 7-22? That guy at 7-22 was me every round.
Fuck!
And the dudes I played with, like, were teaching me shit. And long story short from here, fast forward, is like, I got better. And the whole competitiveness and all that extra shit kind of came from just playing Battle Royale with randoms after I stopped playing with Frankie because he got sent to prison, and kind of fall into that role, right, that me and you were just talking about,
I need a medic!
where like once you get into a team that sets a high bar, you realize how many people don't. And so I ran into a lot of players who just would tell me like, oh man, you're really good, you should try streaming, which at that point I didn't even know what that was. Got told about it, and it all just kind of fell together for me in that regard. I was okay at shooters. I saw that streaming was like a thing that you could make you money, and that was all she wrote. I became obsessed with it. enough people told me I was really good and should try to do it. And that platform has just continued to grow and grow and grow. And all I saw was an opportunity. Doing something I really enjoy doing. And so that's why, like, it's really hard to get me off the shooters. You know?
No, I don't. Like, that's fine and all, but that doesn't change what you do in the future. That just explains how you got to this part, not how you go forward.
I'm not saying I'm not going to change. I'm saying that's why it's hard for me to kind of shut down that. And I'm not shutting anything down. Like, I still get irritated looking at that scoreboard and seeing my name on the bottom. I don't like that. Not one bit. I'm definitely a little more relaxed in these last couple months, or month even. But even then, like, that kind of bugs me a little bit, you know? Like you see fucking reels that speak way too hard to you about somebody shutting their computer down for the last time and putting their headset on the rack for the last time and going out and touching grass for the rest of their life. And I'm like, oh, God, get that off my fucking screen. And I definitely am like, you know, and of course my phone is sitting here listening to all of this. And that's why I'm seeing those stupid ass fucking reels. But, you know, obviously it triggers something and I'm like, I don't want to hang up my shit for the last time. I can still be at the top of the leaderboard consistently. You know, that itch is always going to be there. That little voice in the back of my head that says, hey, you think you can still top the leaderboard, old man? Like, that's just it, you know? Like semi-pro level fucking shooter gameplay is, for me, as to, like, the best high school football years is to, like, your fucking daily chud. But the difference is like, this is something that still has possibly many years. High school is way behind them. I'm still in the middle of it. And it's weird because as an adult, you're consciously aware of the timer that you're on. So it's just tough for me in that regard. Now, I appreciate the fuck out of you because you have 100% caused me to consider playing games other than. And so for that reason, I'm playing Crimson Desert, which is exciting. I love it. I'm really stoked to play some of that at some point today. And that's awesome, you know? It probably will. Because even if I'm still not topping the leaderboards, whatever the fuck, when that day comes, can still create content just the same as that one dude, Grandpa Gaming. You know? The thing is not to get too wrapped up in having my identity be whether I'm topping the leaderboard or not. Because then if you're not topping the leaderboard, you get toxic, you get discouraged, you're not entertaining anymore. Everything is all correlated to whether or not you're actually performing well, and I understand that. Who's that, Deadly?
No.
Oh, it's not. All right, well, fuck whoever that is.
Well, fuck whoever that is.
Fine. We can keep talking shit about Deadly then.
All right, bet, yeah. So yeah, like I don't think I'm over the curve like old Deadly Kung Fu is.
Fuck!
Damn. That wasn't. We was just talking about you. I was just kidding. We're not. Or are we? I'm live, so I'm pretty sure you know.
Pardon me, young man. Excuse the shit out of my goddamn French, but did you just threaten me?
I love like anytime someone uses my first name, like in full, that's what I like to hit them with. I'm like, excuse me? Did you just threaten me? That motherfucker!
Medic! I need a fucking medic!
Well, I just swapped the alternator and did the brakes on the car, Deadly. Goddamn.
Gotta fix my coolant leak. I see.
Say that again. Say that again, Dudley?
I had a coolant leak under my car.
Oh, nice. Oh, speaking of which, fuck me.
Who the fuck is... There's some recon running their drone on this tiny ass map with ceilings everywhere.
Hello?
I need a fucking medic! Come on!
I'm glad you said that. I forgot to put the hose clamp back on the fucking coolant radiator hose. I was like, hey, come by the house as soon as you can. Let me fix that.
Medic!
Not ye old radiator leak.
I got you. I'm fucking head! I need a fucking medic! Need a medic!
Need the medic!
Need a medic.
Hold on!
God damn, I need to get my spice tolerance back up. I mean, Thai green curry. It's spicy as fuck.
Our neighbor made
Medic!
kimchi.
Ooh.
Like full-blown fermented it and all that himself. He's very excited to share it.
I love kimchi.
Supposed to be very good for your gut health.
I need a medic! Go!
Fuck you, nigga.
Huh. Definitely's being racist in the Discord again.
You get off talking to people about me behind my back going over my head. What people would you think I wasn't gonna find out? No? You said I'm bringing heat on you?
Fuck!
They're in the
Need a
tunnel!
medic!
It's all tunnels.
The big tunnel on the far right. Or the, whatever's, I don't know where you're facing, so that's the best I got.
Fuck! I'm bleeding out! Medic!
Yeah, they're all on the fucking end of the map. I'm ready behind you, GC!
I'm fucking hit! Ah, medic!
We won! Almost a 2.4 on that. All right, déconvé.
That was a close game.
That was.
Quitting the menu. You want to play Red Sec?
I mean, I don't care. Whatever. Do whatever we want, you know, whatever you guys want to do. I'm here for it. All right.
Deadly, you want to do Red Sec or multiplayer?
I don't care. We can play either or.
Yeah. Well, then, Juicy, looks like you get to play whatever you want to play, and we're here to join.
All right, we'll do like one more multiplayer.
Let
Warm
him
up and then go to Red Sec.
Hell yeah. Yeah, Deadly, I'm fucking... My shit went out. I'm out there looking under the hood, and the neighbor walks out, and he's like, what's going? You know, we just get to talking. I told him what's going on, and he's like, well, if you need tools, man, I got tools for days in here. And he, fucking, long story short, invites me into his house, shows me around, lets me use all the tools he's got to do this, and then ends up letting us use his vehicle to go get the parts, and ends up then giving us his spare key so that I can use his vehicle as needed to get to work over the weekend.
Damn.
Yeah. I was like...
An older guy or what?
He's an older fella, and I thanked him profusely, and he was like, hey, man, neighbors, that's what we do. And I'm
Nice.
like, oh, fucking Christ, man.
Hey, at least you got cool ass fucking neighbors.
Honestly. Well, like,
Just have
I'm
an
very
asshole
lucky.
for a neighbor.
Very lucky that he, like, works from home and shit. Because, like, the car, you know, he ain't using it. It's a 2025 Bronco.
Damn.
Yeah.
Those are nice.
Yeah. It's a 4-cylinder, but it is really nice. It's crazy, though, because the 4-cylinder of 2026 puts out as much power as a 4-cylinder from, or as a 6-cylinder from 15 years ago.
Fuck, dude, I saw a nice Shelby pickup truck. On the bottom of it said 758 horsepower. Like, fuck. That's a lot of horsepower for a pickup truck. If I ever bought a truck, I'd like to get a hold of a GMC Cyclone.
That's crazy. So, a 2025 Bronco with a 2.3 liter inline 4 significantly outperforms a 1990 Bronco with a 4.9 inline 6, outputting almost double the horsepower, outputting up to almost 70 torque foot-pound over.
Well, that's what the new Dodge Challengers have. They're straight 6s with twin turbos.
Yeah, That's crazy, actually. And then the curb weight of the vehicle, the new Broncos range from just a little bit under to over 600 pounds heavier than the original Bronco. It's crazy. I'll have to look at the same comparison against Camaros, because that's what I'm looking at buying.
We got him coming up behind us.
Remember when everyone was asking Jordan if he liked the Challenger? Or the Charger or whatever?
Yeah. I think he said he
Everyone
preferred
was,
Camaro.
yeah, everyone was surprised that he didn't like it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't love them myself. I don't love them just because, like, I mean, Camaros are common, but God, they're sexy. Challengers are common, and they just kind of feel like almost like grandma cars based on how I see them around.
He didn't like that they were so big.
Yeah, like they're very boaty, for sure. Camaros are large as well.
Damn it.
I like the new Mustang GTs. Like, I don't know anything about how they function as a car, just the way they look.
Are you talking about like that really sexy one?
Like whatever the Mustang GTs are that came out in the last couple of years.
Yeah,
those are really
I know.
nice.
Yeah, they've got a really sexy Mustang that just dropped not that long ago. And the one I think you're talking about, the design team that's been typically dedicated to the GT40, played a huge role in designing this car, and it's track ready out off the dealer lot.
I need a medic!
Fuck.
If it's the one I'm thinking of, inside it has a like high performance suspension system that utilizes like crossbar rear suspension that is exposed through a plexiglass fucking chamber. So when you're driving, you can watch the shock absorbers in the back fucking going up and down. It's crazy.
I'm fucking hit!
Useless information from Dave.
I need a medic!
That's a lot of words. Too bad I'm not reading any of them.
Why is nobody fucking dying here?
Try using the SMG. Quite
I am using an
specifically.
SMG. God damn it, I just get shot in the fucking back every time I spawn.
That's like my main gripe with this game. There's just so many like little holes for people to be in, and there's so many people on the map.
Back out!
Keep an eye on your mini-map more is one thing that I know will help. I'm only looking at it about 10% of the time, and I know that's a detriment. It'll help at least indicate where some of the enemies are as they shoot. And ideally, it can eliminate half if you're getting shot in the back.
Medics!
Well, it's just like, okay, I know there's a person around this corner. I go around the corner. I'm shooting at that person, but I died because a guy in a window to the other side who wasn't on the mini-map is shooting me.
I need a medic!
Heard. Oh, hey, shit. Give me a minute, gentlemen.
Oops, I went the wrong way.
Thank you. I love you, sweetie. No way I just got kicked for an activity in that short of a time. Or did the game end?
No, you're kicked.
What? That's crazy.
I'm gonna get shot in the fucking back.
That's all right. We can fucking finish that out and then jump into red sec. I'll be ready. Brock Lesnar, Randy Couture. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. Brock Lesnar is a fucking monster of a man. Like, physically speaking, like, Brock Lesnar looks like he weighs twice as much as Randy Couture.
Go in the menu.
Okay. Ooh! Bro, I love watching a good UFC fight. I just don't have the patience for the shitty ones, so I don't, like, actively watch it. All right, into red seg. Yeah, Deadly. I'm glad you said something because that reminded me immediately that I need to do. I need to fix that. All right, gentlemen. I actually got a red sec win a couple days ago.
Nice.
9 kills, 12 for the team.
Very nice.
It definitely required, like, from me and my duo, like, we definitely had to be, like, highly reactive. Like, I was making a ton of call-outs, and teammate was, like, kind of a step ahead of, like, seeing what I was going to call out and moving along to a spot that helped me with it. Like, when I was calling out that I was going to run down this embankment, he stayed on his portion of the embankment to stop, like, any movement from one of the 2 teams that was left. And it wasn't what I expected or necessarily wanted my teammate to do at the time, but it was effective, which was a great example of, like, sometimes if I make a call out, it's not necessarily just to follow me, but it's on the player I'm playing with.
Thinking out loud.
Yeah, it's up to the player I'm playing with to decide to follow me or to play off of it. And sometimes I might have an expectation to get followed. Sometimes I have an expectation to get followed, and when the teammate I'm playing with makes the decision not to, but to play off of my call out and we lose, you'll find that I get irritated because I wasn't followed, but it doesn't necessarily take away from what they saw that they should do. The end.
When you guys
I'm
sit
sure
down,
that-
do your penises touch or do you keep them separated?
We to keep our penises touching.
Heard.
Tip to tip. Optimal.
Yeah, foreskin docking.
Like with yourself?
Chinese finger trap.
One penis into the other?
Yes. Yes, ourselves. Typically, the enemies aren't involved in this.
Holy fuck, I'm like... You ever eat something so spicy you get like fucking an adrenaline rush and you're like high for a second?
No, but I've heard of it. You're not alone in that. I'm the jump leader. Fuck you.
Reposition. Move now. Down over to that location.
We got one team going to airfield, it looks like.
Got a
Nope,
team
they're coming
going
back.
off to our right.
Yeah, they're right
They're
here.
landing right down in front of us.
Yep, they always land at the bottom.
And deploy!
UAV up.
Copy. Ours, yeah?
Yep.
Got eyes on enemy vehicle. That area looks...
Oh, wow. He got in the fucking turret of the truck.
Oh, come
so
on.
fast. Hey, dude, that thing is so deadly.
I'm hit! I'm hit!
Help me. Oh, no. Stop me. Damn. Alright. What's the map look like? What's the middle of the map? Let's just go to the middle. My instinct was to go to chemical.
Oh,
I just know that as a team we like to go to...
we're so far from the middle.
I know.
Okay, well, didn't even
Yeah.
try to go to the middle. Just landed
Sorry.
right here.
I was changing my audio. These two just landed right in front of me.
Safe
So,
here
I have-
for.
I have a bit of a problem with the fact, like, or I have an issue, not with, I don't have an issue with, but there is something that has happened where I've played with enough people who, like, get irritated just following me. But, like, I don't force anyone to do it. And, like, I've had these fucking falling outs with people where I'm like, guys, you're talking about not following me because, like, we're not winning and you're not getting kills, but, like, first off, if I don't say anything, no one's saying anything. You know, what me and you were talking about, Juicy, with what you experienced. I'm like, if I don't say anything, no one fucking is. And so, like, you know, by all means, go ahead. I'm not here to dictate what anyone does. I'm just playing the game I play, and I need teammates. You want to fucking contribute, fucking contribute. And so there's like, I have a bit of a tentativeness when I like say, let's maybe go to the middle. Like, unless everybody says, all right, let's do it. I'm just like, well, do we want to do that? I don't want to tell everybody what to do. So that's kind of where you'll hear me say, like, I think we should go to the middle, but then I'm like, kind of just in limbo. Because I don't want to dictate anything. I just, you know, I've had enough people get fucking weird about it to where I'm like, all right, well, I'll make suggestions and I won't fucking say what we're going to do. I guess I should get over that. I know you guys trust me. We have a contract up. Joker, what up?
Say, oh, that's our guy. Bird.
All right, boys. PC run hot, I don't like. Oh, what's this? All right, map. Cool, this huge is up here, that's good. Plant
I
the
need
bomb.
a sniper if anyone comes across an extra one.
Copy that. You see an orange crate. Oh no, I'm not recon, I fucked up. Deadly is recon. Oh shit. Oh, it's all four of Deadly. Where you at on the mic, brother?
I'm here. Right across from me.
I got one.
Come on, why are
I'm
none
being
of my
chased.
shots fucking doing anything?
Fuck. That guy caught me while I was plating. I got one of them down.
Yeah, I got swamped by 4 dudes that I didn't know were on my teammate. It's to be expected, I know. It's quads. Still like to point that out when it happens. You motherfucker! And I thought maybe you had engaged with only the first one so far. Why did it? I don't think it took me back to the lobby with you guys, but it doesn't matter. I don't think. But we just got killed by McLovin. Can we hold for 2 minutes while I drop temps?
Yeah.
All right.